This elephant was hung, and not in the way you think, I mean.
They hung a 5-ton elephant with a crane in front of a cheering crowd. Kids watched and no one stopped it. Her name was Mary. They called her Murderous Mary. But why? It's not what you think. And once you hear this, you won't forget her. The year was 1916. America was in love with circuses. Elephants weren't wild animals. They were attractions, forced to perform under hot lights, beaten into obedience, and marched from town to town like machines with skin. Mary was the star of Sparks' world-famous shows, a 5-ton Asian elephant who'd spent her entire life doing tricks for peanuts and pain. She wasn't a killer. She was an overworked, misunderstood performer in a world that didn't care about her well-being, only her entertainment value. A new handler was assigned to Mary. His name was Red Eldridge. He wasn't trained. He had no experience with elephants. But that didn't stop him from jabbing her behind the ear with a hook while she was eating. In that moment, something in Mary snapped, or maybe it had been breaking for years. She threw Eldridge to the ground. Witnesses said she smashed his head in. We may never know exactly what happened, but we know what happened next. The crowd demanded revenge. Children had seen it happen. "Kill the elephant," some screamed. Towns refused to host the circus if Mary was there, so the circus made a decision not to investigate, not to retire her, but to make an example out of her. The plan? A public hanging of an elephant in a rail yard, with a crane, no trial, no second chances, just a 17-year-old animal who had never hurt anyone before sentenced to die. On September 13th, 1916, a crowd of over 2,500 gathered at the rail yard in Irwin, Tennessee. Children sat on shoulders, vendors sold snacks. This was entertainment. A crane was rigged with chains. They wrapped them around Mary's neck. The first attempt failed. She crashed to the ground in pain. Confused, terrified. They did it again. Mary hung for 30 minutes before she was finally declared dead. She was a victim of abuse. Mary wasn't a monster. She was a prisoner, and when she acted out, they made her a public spectacle. But today we remember her not as a killer, but as a symbol of how far we've come and how far we still have to go. If this story moved you, like and share to spread awareness about animal abuse.